Farias. We are going YouTube live right now. We started off our show on Facebook just to do our announcements. I know that I had a lot of people that called in to my personal cell phone number, and they were very disappointed on the accusations Miss Baking Soda did today, and also very disappointed on my Suegrita's comments referring to some of my followers and some of my supporters. So I'm going to give them today the opportunity to be the platform to be able to speak up and voice their concerns or their opinions or their thoughts regarding to these accusations. I know my friend Ashley is getting attacked for no reason. Obviously, I know that my Suegrita probably messaged herself using an app number, and she wants to blame everybody. Eva, hi, Eva. They're saying hi to you, Anna.
Yes. Hi, everyone.
So we have this opportunity right now. You could call in at 956-756-6047. Again, 956-756-6047. Anna, can you please place the number? And let's get this show rolling. I know that my Suegrita had made accusations on Connie as well. I know actually, it was Miss Baking Soda who made false accusations on Connie, who's also made false accusations on Melissa. And of course, Miss Baking Soda made some false accusations about me. One thing I gotta say, guys, is me detengo en muchas cosas regarding Miss Baking Soda. It's not because of her. It's because of her sister Stephanie. Stephanie and I were very good friends, and I respect Stephanie as she's respected me. So there's things that I hold back, and I feel that I'm doing the right thing out of respect towards Stephanie, guys. Stephanie and I, we've never had an issue, we've never had a problem, and I really like Stephanie as an individual. As like we said earlier, this platform is open for anybody to call in and voice their opinion. I'm not gonna block them. I'm not gonna do anything crazy towards them because I feel that this is the platform where they allow them to speak up and defend themselves or voice their opinion or whatnot. Another thing, guys, is that ahora resulta que Baby Dog is Black Mamba. ¿Cómo ves? Que es Kobe Bryant. Now we have the Wizard Texas Chainsaw Massacre is Kobe Bryant. He claimed it in a video today que se lo va a parecer la Black Mamba. No sé si habla de la riata o I don't know, guys, but I was like, what are you talking about? What Black Mamba Kobe forever? I don't know what he's really talking about when he talks about the Black Mamba. Anna, do you have a clue? What is the Black
Pues
Mamba?
si es esa, yo la quiero que se me aparezca.
Ay, no, estúpida, ese es mío. Baby, es mía, estúpida.
No, nada,
Cállate la
si la
boca.
mamba es una de estas, yo quiero que se me aparezca.
Exactly, Ghost. You're right about this. It's between Miss Baking Soda and I, and
Yes,
that is why
not
I
her
respect
sister.
Stephanie. And Stephanie has and I we've been very neutral, and we talk. We've had conversations on the phone, and she respects me as I respect her too. Hey Ashley, how you doing, baby girl, baby doll? The
Call
lines are available. I'm gonna place the number.
956-756-6047.
And we do have silent viewers that want to call in as well, and I respect that too.
Hi, Marlene.
So, like I said, guys, today Goyito Bebe Dog claim he is the Black Mamba, guys, and it's like, what the heck are you talking about? What Black Mamba are you? First, you went from Wizard to Star Wars to GI Joe to teleporting to the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and now you are calling yourself the Black Mamba, which is Kobe Bryant. It's kind of like, what the hell is going on with Bebe Dog calling himself Kobe Bryant, guys. So,
Hi, Sam.
hey Sam, hey Alejandra.
Hey, Alejandra.
So, hey y'all, hey Mona. So, what are your thoughts about Goito claiming he is the Black Mamba, Kobe Bryant, guys? That's one of the topics we have for tonight. Anybody could call in and we could discuss that as well.
Hi, Juanita. Don't worry, I already learned. I'm
No,
going to keep you anonymous. I won't show you anything.
no pasa nada, Sid. Once you go black, you can never go back. You just replicated from being called a b ball all day. Oh, okay, okay, I
Miss
understand.
Ashley, se
Miss
está recuperando.
Ashley, I do want to ask you a quick question. Real. Hey, Leanne, how you doing? Ashley was told, or her comment stated that she said, "What does the health of Sasquatchenta have to do with Harry Potter?" Right, and that's what led into them blasting her and
Hi,
attacking
Leanne.
her. And I feel that's very uncalled for. I know Ashley has a little sarcasm in her and she likes to joke around and all this crazy stuff. But for them to, again, mentarle la madre, I think it's very disrespectful. If you can't take criticism or you can't take a joke, then I don't know what you're doing in a platform. So, Erita, and why get offended with jokes if your son himself is the one who says he's teleporting to some universe where there is no such thing as Whataburger? I don't get that either. But either which way, today Miss Bacon Soda called in the show and she fucking was talking a bunch of BS about myself, about other people. And it's kind of like lame. It's kind of like, what the hell are you talking about? I do want to say that Miss Bacon Soda does have a husband who was arrested for penetrating and sexual contact with her own daughter, which is stepdaughter to Rick Luna. Rick Luna works in Precinct 1 with Commissioner David Fuentes. Rick had never ever worked in his life. Miss Bacon solo lo mantenía cuando era ratera, when she was still at Walmart, when she was stealing at different retail stores. She claims that she was stealing to provide for her kids. No, no, ma'am. You were stealing because you had to mantener a tu esposo, porque tu esposo era un huevón. Um, and the feud started between her and I when Rick wanted pedo conmigo. You could
I
ask my
said her
neighbors, Rick me querían chorizar. And I said,
Batman or
no, I
Robin.
always
The
refused. And he
difference
didn't
is
want
I
Miss
asked.
Bacon. Anna, you're reading the comment real loud, and that means they're hearing you.
Oh, sorry.
So, guys, so what happened
Sorry.
here was that Miss Baking Soda was very upset when her husband wanted pedo conmigo. I will flirt with him, I'm not gonna lie and stuff. Pero nomás lo quería talonear. Simple as that, guys. Pero I never did anything with him. So, ever since then, she's had this hate towards me. She's never given me advice to go seek rehab. She would be the last person I would listen to. Obviously, we all know she's a very well known drug dealer in the city of Mercedes because she confessed it herself. Miss Baking Soda confessed que vendía jali, vendía puro pinche corte, puro pinche baking soda, puro pinche scrape, guys. Is he cute? No, he's not cute. He's some biwoton, guys. I'll show the mugshot in a bit, guys, of Rick Luna. Está feo el vato, guys. Uh, but yeah, that's one of the main issues that I have. Miss Bacon sort of continues to lie. But you know what? I've noticed this that Miss Bacon soda will always line up with somebody who I have issues with. At one point, I had issues with Nelda Gonzalez, my prima, which I respect. Um, she lined up with her and she manipulated Nelda against me. Whatever happened, happened. She did the same thing with Vanessa when Vanessa and we had beef. When Ophelia, my suegrita, and I, we started having beef, she went over there. So she uses people to fight her battles because she won't do it herself.
No puede.
No puede. Miss Baking Soda no puede sola. She's always trying to align with somebody to try to bring me down. And she told Commissioner Benavides that I defeated her, that I beat her to her own game. And that's what really hurts her. That's why she comes up with all these lies. Pero como le digo yo a ella, keep on sending your emails to the city manager, to Oscar Montoya, to the chief of police, to all these commissioners. No one doesn't give a fuck about you. No one gives a fuck about a well known drug dealer in the city of Mercedes that exposed herself as a que vendía kilos y que tu vecina es tu supplier. Who remembers that, guys? Who remembers when she's like, yo no vendía corte, dilo que dilo de tu supplier y los bloques and all this nonsense, guys, que no vendía ni bloques, era pinche de los circles de puro pinche baking soda that she would put in the microwave and cook it, and then she would bring it out and break it out and do little pasacito baggies. But either way, guys, they don't. Is it me, Lala? I can't believe I got caught in your live. I do want to give a big shout out to Doctora Polo, that's here with us. She's been very supportive of us these last
Really?
couple of days. Yes, she's right
Thank
here.
you. Thank you, Doctora Polo.
And thank you, Doctora Polo, for being very neutral. She's very supportive. She enjoys the entertainment. She loves our show. And I want to applaud her for being here. I also want to thank Mark Hernandez for that personal phone call we had. Marcos Hernandez talked to me very well, and we had a great conversation on everything Miss Baking Soda was doing wrong. And he did say that he was going to go back that way and be a moderator, but would not comment or try to choose a side. He's being neutral right now because he's tired of my suegra's bullshit.
We have two of them.
So what?
Ana Maria.
Ana Maria Polo and there's Dr. Polo.
Oh, okay. Wow. We have.
And Ashley does not talk like that. We were seeing these text messages, and I was seeing some of my old conversations because we've been real good friends for a very long time. She and Esadia, as a matter of fact, made me shirts not too long ago, maybe about last year or something like that.
Oh, yes, I remember.
Yeah, we met at Taco Madre at the
sí,
taqueria and
la
stuff. So
taquería.
we that I took her away from a friend from Miss Suegrita. I never took her away. She was just neutral with everybody. She joked around here, joked around over there. She made little jokes here and there when Miss Baking Soda had this fake profile called Lizzie Cantu referring to me and was attacking me there. And and I know that they busted out like a Boodle doll or some shit like
Yeah.
that Miss Baking Soda put out there. And Stephanie, which is Miss Baking Soda
The German
sister, yeah, the German doll. Miss Baking Soda's sister could actually testify that Miss Baking Soda had made a fake profile trying to go after me with a bunch of bullshit lies. But at the end of the day, guys, no pasa nada, como dice
So,
mi
how
suegra.
did you two come? You were fighting corruption together.
Who?
You and Miss Baking Soda?
No, I was doing my own thing.
Oh, okay.
Miss Baking Soda and I, we've never actually been friends. I met her through my neighbor, que es prima hermana de ella.
Oh, okay.
And we would meet each other at the football games, stuff like that. From there, we exchanged numbers. And then she would start selling me jale, que era puro corte.
Okay.
She went with her friend, a friend of hers, to my house. I will not mention her name because she has nothing to do with this. But several times she went with that individual to my house to drop it off.
Okay.
Eventually, I got tired of her cut. To be honest, era puro mugrero, lo que me vendía. I got tired of these runny noses, atar todo mocoso with these
But
headaches.
that time that she was crying, que te metieron a la.
Oh,
That's when I started following
okay,
you.
when Miss Bacon Soda cried when they arrested me because
That's
I
when I started
exposed the
following
school
you.
board member, she didn't cry because she felt sorry for me. If you really listen at her words,
Que
she
fue
was
cuando le rayó
upset.
a Ofelia.
Yes.
Yes.
Le rayó a Rachel Treviño.
Oh.
She was upset when I went to jail because she's not the one that got me arrested. That's why she was upset because she tried millions of times to have me
get-
arrested. A esta perra le dio coraje que me hagan arrestado a mí. Y not because of her, because of Rachel. Rachel, siendo a school board member, an elected official, could not have me arrested, period, at all. Because as an elected official, you lose rights or you lose some sort of credibility or protection of harassment. I could criticize you all I want. I could talk about you all I want, whether it's fiction or realistic or whatnot. I could still do it. So they twisted around and they got me for harassment on social media, but there was no such thing as harassment. For example, if my suegrita, if anybody starts calling her, texting her, starts putting shit about her, she cannot press charges on you. Why? Because she's considering herself a public figure, right?
Yes.
So vice versa. I'm here sitting in front of them with a wig, with a costume. I am considering myself a public figure as Rovisas 80 Moreno Vela. But I cannot go press charges. If they write pendejadas to me, or they message me, or they blow up my phone,
aguantas.
me la tengo que aguantar. No, I have no other option. So she has to understand it works both ways. She has to understand that it works both ways. For anybody of my callers, viewers, supporters could call her, could text her, could message her to the page, and she cannot do nothing about it. That is why
It's 800.
That is why in Raymondville, the chief of police does not do anything for her. They cannot do nothing for her. They can't.
Eso puede ir a llorar todos los días.
Todos los días puede ir a llorar con el DA, con Felicita, con Justice of the Peace, con el chief, and they will not back her up because you can't. She's considering herself a public official. I mean, a public.
Roña has no brain.
Mother?
Roña has no brain.
So, for example, and I'll give you another example, Miss Marroquín, que Dios la tenga en tu santa gloria, right? Ms. Marroquín is not an elected official. She is not a public figure. She is not running for anything. She's not putting a show out there. So what happens when she went Facebook Live and threatened to do something to the lady?
To Ms. Marroquín.
She had every right to press charges, and that's why she got arrested. That's what she doesn't understand. Same thing is going to happen now. She mentioned my brother's names. She went off. She messaged my other brother as well. She's messaging my family, which is fine because I have nothing to do with them. I am my own entity. So what did my brothers do? They called sheriffs. They called Eddie Guerra. They called Oscar Montoya.
Oh, yes.
And the arrest is going to take place. Yesterday, my neighbor called me and asked me, why are they sheriffs at your house? They get, it's because my brothers called them in because they're pressing all charges on my Suegrita because she harassed them by messaging them. Now, understand what I mean?
Yes. And that live que estaba supuestamente llorando por ti, she did take like 20 pills así de un...
Who?
Miss Baking Soda.
Porque está mala. Se la está cargando la verga. Not because que está mala. So, like I was saying, now that's how the tables turn.
So, si tiene problemas emocionales también.
Who, Miss Baking Soda?
Like depression or something?
She claims she has anxiety and she has depression, but to me it's a bunch of bullshit. La que está mala no come. El que come y caga, el diablo que te la cría. Right?
So, yo no estoy mala.
Pues no estás mala, tú no tienes nada.
Estoy trague por un lado.
Right. So, like I said, guys, that is the harassment that there is, because at one point here in Mercedes, they had the same thing. When we had Chief Dago Chavez, baby bumblebee dog, he's so fucking delicious.
Yes.
Está bueno te Dago, y al rato va a decirme es baking soda porque me lo estaba cogiendo. Bueno, si me lo cogía, no me lo cogía, es pedo mío, right? Porque era culo mío. At the end of the day, como les digo right now, guys, is that he had the same thoughts about the harassment, así como lo tiene el Chief de Raymondville. But we got to remember this, that each city, each county is different. Each chief of police will see harassment differently. But when I spoke to the chief in Raymondville, he clearly explained to me how he sees harassment, how he defines harassment. And that's why I said, you know what? It's easy. A esta ruca no le va a hacer caso, la juzgan.
So it's como, like, they don't go by a book or something. They
do. There is, it goes through Texas Attorney General. There is the laws, but each chief will see things differently. And we had this discussion. It was the district attorney, myself, and the chief. The district attorney might believe this is harassment, but the chief might not believe it's not harassment, so it does not go anywhere.
Por eso dice que no avanza.
Right, because it all goes to the chief first, and then he files the paperwork. They do the warrant to arrest is sent to a judge will review it and sign it, goes back to the city or to the chief, they pick you up for your arrest. But if it does not go anywhere from the chief's office because there's no harassment, no te van a arrestar. So, like I said, and I'll say it a million times, guys, here, yes, things work different in counties and in cities and stuff like that, but yes, she is in trouble. She will get arrested pretty soon. And I'm not doing it in a malicious way because I'm not the one who decided to press charges. She's the one who decided to go after the wrong people.
If she gets arrested, that has nothing to do with
right now, she has Goyito and he's utilizing him in her videos to talk shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Lo mete ahí, el otro pendejo dice que se va a hacer teleport y que es the Black Mamba y quién sabe qué pinche pedo, and don't fuck with me because I'm practicing U.S. Marshal outside and G.I. Joe type of shit, and then talks about other bullshit crap. Like, no, ya lo metió. And so she's fucked. Well, Belda herself, she has disabled kids, so I don't know how she tries to attack me that I have a mental issue, which is bipolar. I don't comprehend when she had 2 kids receiving SSI. Like, what is the difference here? I'm not getting no SSI, let me tell you that.
According, I'm a millionaire. I get so much SSI.
Yeah, and according to them, we get a lot of food stamps. I don't know
And we
about
sell
that,
them.
but they could call 211 and report
Yeah.
me if they feel that I'm getting food stamps, and they could do what they want to do. I mean, conmigo no hay
And they
pedo.
can call to housing también. Oh, ya llegó Pablo Malo.
Y está tragando como siempre, Pablo Mano. Está tragando como becerra la culera. Como si te tuvieran amarrada. No, no mames.
It's just popcorn.
Brenda did ask for a number to track it down. Según ella, she has a friend, and her friend is Romo Sanchez. Romo Sanchez has tracked other people's numbers down. Romo y ella, let me tell you about Romo Sanchez. Romo y ella son iguales de pinche tranza. Son iguales.
Mecánicas, deje que me caiga el King Kong, pues no tengo money ahorita. Pero cuando me caiga el King Kong sí le presto, ¿cómo que no?
Okay, so we have some callers that were supposed to call in today.
Oh, let me put the number again.
And put the number on it. Police Chief District Attorney and must contact YouTube and inform them she has harassed family members, Raymond Bill, and text. Well, that has been already given to the chief of police. Let me tell you that. What they did.
Oh, just kidding.
They did clips of her videos already, and it was already reported to them, the sheriffs and whatnot. So, I mean, pendeja ella, because once again, I beat her own game. I make her fall for the bait, and here she comes, bien chingona, and she starts mentioning names about everybody else, and se chingó. Same thing with Miss Baking Soda. Miss Baking Soda se chingó. Miss Baking Soda tried to have me arrested, but she cannot have me arrested because she talks shit about me on her YouTube channel. So se chingó. That's why I said she keeps on trying to send emails, trying to send all this bullshit crap. Pero ¿para qué? De nada le sirve si va para atrás y habla mierda de uno. So, sola se está pendejeando because she could have gotten me arrested a long time ago if she would have done the right thing. But when her video was pinned to RGB Justice, se chingó. She'll never have that ability to have me arrested as long as that video is up there. Let me tell you that, guys.
We forgot about the sonogram.
We will be doing the sonogram tonight. Do you have a Jolly or whatever? Or
Can we just do it tomorrow so I can get everything set up?
No, aquí metieron el pinche piso. ¿Dónde lo vas a hacer en la cama?
No. Well, there's a bed right there.
No, aquí en el pinche piso no haces el sonogram, Ana. ¿Qué tienes para hacer el sonogram?
El mouse.
¿El qué?
El mouse de la computadora.
Okay, you have the mouse and then the jelly. What the jelly?
El chupapanzas.
We can use it. Let's go, jelly.
We'll use the chupapanzas, guys.
No, he cannot press charges on me anymore because I'm not. You see, this is what you all have to understand. In Raymondville, they have certain restrictions when it comes to social media. When social media is being played in Raymondville, if he's not texting you, contacting you, messaging you, and he's putting shit on his own Facebook, they will not arrest you. But if I were to call Goyito, message Goyito, or text Goyito, then that is harassment. Here in Hidalgo County, they go based on harassment on social media. It's considered torment. You're torturing something or someone. So here in Hidalgo County, there is that law there that would have you arrested. In Willacy County, Raymondville does not imply it when it comes to social media. That's why she's fucked, because she's a public figure using her kids, obviously giving them the opportunity to use a platform. And so there's where she fucks herself. My family has nothing to do, will not use a platform, does not have a platform, and it's me who's speaking. So that's where she fucks herself.
Melissa.
And Belda also confessed to me that the incident that happened between her husband and her daughter was true. Here we have Melissa. Melissa, do you want to call in at 956-756? What is it, Anna?
6047.
6047. Melissa, please call in and talk to us regarding to that. Por favor, we would really appreciate for you to call in. Let me put the number down there. So we are expecting Melissa to call in. Melissa, no te agüites. I mean, she claims you're a pill popper. I don't believe it's true. The times we've hung out, I've never seen her pop a pill. But I'm giving you the opportunity to come on board and let us know what's going on here for you to. Okay, we have a call coming in. On the air, off the air. On the air. Hello, hello.
Hi,
Hello, who am I speaking with?
this is Connie Castillo slash Connie Chung slash La Puta Mercedes, I guess.
Ay, baby girl, me da celos. Cuando te dices puta, me dan celos a mí bastante. Porque también soy puta. Según yo soy puta del canal a la verga, pero me vale. Soy canalera.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so what questions do you have for me? I'd prefer for you to ask me these questions.
Okay,
because
question is, I know Miss Baking Soda had mentioned about you having an affair, or that you were having an affair, or that you had an affair with an individual named Mr. Guerrero. What's so true about that? Can you clear that up for us?
I was never having an affair with Frank Guerrero.
Okay.
It was never ever. I did talk to Frank Guerrero. That was back maybe 25, maybe even 30 years ago.
Wow, long
I am
time.
47. I mean, this was a long, no, I would say like maybe more than 22 years ago. Never was in an affair, nothing. I never even communicated with her regarding that, so I think she just brought it up. Other than that, never have I ever had an affair. Like, no.
She had mentioned that. I remember she had mentioned something about your daughter not being your husband, and again, those are false accusations because you seem like a very respectful mother, very respectful sister, daughter. Why try to attack you and in your job as well? Why try to go after you in that aspect?
Well, it all started back when they were attacking Vanessa. This was way back. And I had communicated with Bonnie Hernandez and actually was friends with her on Facebook. And I just communicated with Bonnie Hernandez and I asked her, you know, that if she followed these people and everything, because I really respected her because she had changed, right?
Right.
You know, with her past. So she didn't like the fact that I had told her that, you know, Ophelia was a bad person, that she spoke real ugly, and that she was a bully, and so and so. So, long story short, she made it a big deal. She inboxed Ophelia, and de ahí se agarraron. Like, they just started bashing me without even knowing me. I never contacted Ophelia. I never bashed her. Nothing.
So
ever.
you were never a supporter.
No, never was I a supporter of Ophelia. Never will I ever be. She is beneath me. Like she says that que you know, nadie le llega a los talones. Por favor. Like nobody wants to be in her shoes. Nobody cares to be in her shoes. And I think I speak for a lot of people when she says, you know, that she's above everybody. Dude, nobody wants to be her. I mean, she's trash too. To me, now she can talk about me. Si quiere hablar conmigo, let her go and do her investigation and everything because there's not going to be anything that she hasn't already said and she has going to be repeating over and over again. That I'm a puta, with no receipts, of course. She doesn't have any fucking receipts. So, yes, she is a liar because she doesn't know my life. My husband, por favor, I've never cheated on my husband and my daughter is his, so she's never even seen my daughter to even say that. Velda knows nothing about me. So there's nothing. Like, she tried to mess with my job, you know, like, and just for her information, regardless of what she says, I am still employed with Bank of America.
Woo! Puro pinche Bank of America, raza.
So she needs to fucking just back off already because she's getting information by Velda Garcia. That's a nobody in Mercedes. And yes, I did. That's one thing that she did say that was true. I did tell her to get a fucking life because she does need a fucking life because she was literally obsessed with Vanessa. She literally became a fatal attraction with Vanessa.
So she did something like Yolanda Sadiva did with Selena.
Dude, it was every day was, and Vanessa this, and Vanessa that, and let's do this, and Vanessa this, and it's like, oh my God,
she's doing the same thing with Commissioner Joe Gomez. She's doing the same shit.
Oh my God, good luck to him.
Yeah, well, she's been doing that for years. That's why a lot of people do not like Commissioner Gomez. And I believe Commissioner Gomez will not win this election because he affiliates with Miss Baking Soda, a confessed drug dealer. And all these commissioners, the other commissioners that are there, which is Oscar Montoya, and you have Martinez, and you have Jacob Howell, that all have decided to support Saldaña because they are tired of Commissioner Gomez covering up for this drug dealer and standing up for her.
Yeah, and that's why Mr. What's his name? Israel Coronado backed away from Velda because she was just a bad reputation for his campaign, and maybe that's the reason why he also lost. And
correct.
I mean, no por nada, but I mean, I was supporting Israel Coronado. Not to speak anything bad about Montoya, I personally do not know him. My husband knows him, but I think he didn't have a chance because of Vilda. Because Zelda has a very bad reputation, and yet she likes to talk about the fucking world. And y dice mentiras igual que la otra mensa. The other one, you tell her something, and she'll fucking believe it, and she'll run with it, and she'll bash on the whole fucking world. And that's the thing about her. She needs to stop saying that she's got fucking receipts when she has nothing. And for all the peacocks, seriously, they need to fucking open their eyes because this is fucking ridiculous where every little thing that bitch says, and I do call her bitch because she's called me every fucking name on the book, and she's talked about me. I'm sick and tired of her, and sabes que se chingue su pinche madre because I'm so fucking over her. I've contacted her twice. I've gone to go see her twice.
Y no sale la perra.
I'm talking about Ofelia.
Por eso no sale la perra.
¿Mande?
No sale la perra when you went over to look for her.
Dude, I went to meet her at Walmart. She was there, at Walmart, at Whataburger, and she was there maybe about 10-15 minutes with both of her sisters. Y de volada, she had to leave. Like, she couldn't talk to us. And at that, one of her nieces went with me, and her niece is one of my very good friends. So she can't say that it wasn't true because her her niece was there with me. So she can't say that.
Do you know anything about that insurance fraud that people claim that Vanessa was doing, or La Marrana Mantecosa wanted Vanessa to do? What's the truth about that?
Well, the thing is that it's 100% true. She tried to do some fraud with some, I don't want to say his name because I don't want to throw him under the bus, and he hasn't said anything about me. Mm-hmm. But it's a gentleman that he used to be a politician here in Mercedes, and then he went on to Westaco, and then I believe he went to Alamo or something like that.
Oh, are you talking about Israel Perez?
No.
Okay.
It was Castillo.
Oh, okay.
Castillo.
Okay, I know who you're talking about.
Okay. So then she went on to tell Vanessa, oh, you know what, we can do this claim on your house, and you can get $100,000 and this and that. So Vanessa actually reached out to Melissa and I, and she's like, okay, what do you all think? And I said, look, I don't know, you do what you want. So it was basically all Vanessa's decision.
So real quick question for you. Castillo had something to do with it and was lined up with Belda, or no?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, I see what you mean. He wanted to do a tranza with Belda, according to Belda, because there was no communication with Castillo, or was he communicating as well?
Oh yeah, they met together, and I think it was Sunrise Restaurant.
Right.
They met up and they spoke. They all spoke, and I don't know what. And I know that Vanessa had a bad feeling about it.
Mm-hmm.
So, like I said, she reached out to us, and I personally said, you know what, you do what you want. Melissa told her, bueno, pues, you do whatever you think is best, but, we really suggested, really think about it. So, ella sola, she said, you know what, it's a bad feeling, I don't want to do it anymore. So, no, hombre. Once Velda found out, she went fucking crazy.
That's when she backstabbed her, right?
Mm-hmm. That's when she came out and she started blaming all of us and this and that, and que nosotros esto y lo otro, and it's like, it wasn't even us. Like, as far as that Bank of America stuff, it was all Velda. Zelda had all the information, and there's all the people that she backstabbed and everything that know for a fact, and we have receipts that it was all Velda. Velda has had information porque ella no paraba, no dormía, no comía, believe it or not, that she would live and breathe Vanessa and Ofelia. Like, she was literally fucking obsessed. So she was always finding shit on Ofelia. She was always watching over Vanessa. So when she went off and she went crazy, pues a todos los sacó garra, because ella no, she didn't have Vanessa where she wanted her to be.
The razors. Who sent those razors to my suegrita?
Velda did. Because, to be honest with you, if Ofelia is so fucking smart like she is, and like she says she is, y que ella es la mera paipa, oye, ponte a pensar, who's the one that had the issue with her daughter? Who did Ofelia attack? Velda's daughter. So, Velda fue, y agarró razors, y agarró todo, y pues se los aventó en la casa de Ofelia. She did it. She threw everybody under the bus, and she's gonna have all these people go and say that it was me, like that Laura Noriega.
Okay.
I don't know why they call me Planet of the Apes. Esa vieja parece que le pegó un pinche voz y no la hicieron read her face. Like,
well, I actually talked to her husband. I spoke to Laura Noriega's husband, and we had conversation que la pinche vieja me ponerme en three-way y estaba jodi. Yo sí se la canté, me vale 3 cacahuates. And I told the man que no te mamando la verga conmigo, to leave me the fuck alone.
Well, she has a little surprise coming, because I got a hold of Pete's ex-wife. I'm not going to say her name, but she knows who she is. And we're going to have a little luncheon. And I think the thing about Miss Noriega doesn't know that I recorded her saying that her husband hated his own daughters because their mother, which is his ex-wife, couldn't give him male children. So that he hates them, he talks about them, that que les da asco, that she only loves her because she gave him 3 boys, so and so, and it's like,
Pues le dio 3 boys que están bien gachos, let me tell you that. Están bien horribles los hijos. Pero ¿sabes por qué le salieron así de gachos? Por ojete, por Pete, let me tell you that. Porque sabes que at the end of the day, si tú traes hijos a este mundo, it doesn't matter if you're with the wife or not, los mantienes. Y le digo a Pete, if he's hearing this, que tenga los suficientes huevos para mantener a sus hijos y que no los niegue. Tanto que ahora se esconde bajo la falda de la Noriega, ¿o qué onda? Explícame.
Yeah, and the thing is that it's sad when you have a child that is sick from their heart and they go through issues, and for her to be such an ugly person and to follow ugly people, sabiendo bien que you need to humble yourself, that's sad. Because Noriega knows better, that que ella tiene su hijo que está malo y debe to be a better person.
Oh, Laura Noriega has a child that's sick, correct?
Yes, he has heart issues.
Wow, I have heart issues too. I take medication for my heart issues, and those were the side effects from all the drug usage that I use. I was not born with that condition, but I mean, she's over here criticizing me and lying about me and going along with what Velda says about me. Todo el tiempo es como que le mama el burro a Velda. And I don't know why she's like that, because I don't know her at a personal level. I don't.
Yeah. No, I know. And to be honest with you, I always kept to myself, and I don't care what Ofelia says, that I'm in the background and I'm doing my shit, I'm doing this and that. Never. I stayed away after she bashed me the first time. I stayed away, we spoke, and I let her be, and at that, she apologized and everything, and then that was it. But she kept talking about me. So I said, you know what? I'm just going to let this crazy lady talk. I don't care, because she's nothing to me. And she knows. I gave her my address, I gave her my phone number, y nunca se paró en mi casa, nunca me habló, but she kept talking. I remember one video that she made que dijo, something about que ahora sí yo le saqué chingo de coraje que she only had me in front of her. And I said, dude, come to my house.
Right.
You know where I live. I gave you my address. Pero según ella es chingona, I don't know why she wants us to go to Mexico. We can do it just here. We can do it in my backyard if she wants to.
Ay, no digas que backyard, porque luego me vas a salir como Luke Thompson, que quería que backyard. Pasé una vez por su casa, pinche sacatotototote chingonón, parecía Montes. Dije, este vato quiere ir a jugar hide and go seek, ¿o qué onda? Pinche Zacaterio con viboronas y todo. Me salió una pinche viborota así de este pelo. Dije, ay, papi, ¿qué es eso? Pero no era de Luke.
No, but dude, like really, like Velda knows who I am, and I don't know why she goes and lies. She should go and tell her who I am, really who I am. And that's why one time se le salió Velda decir que, you know, I'm a well-known person in Mercedes, and a lot of people do know me, and you know, it's not that I'm somebody big. It's just pues, I'm nice to everybody, so
Right.
I don't. You know, I humble myself. Yo soy una buena persona. Everybody knows me. Pero para que Velda vaya hable es because ella no tiene vida. No tiene vida. Velda doesn't have anybody. And the only reason why, you know, todavía tiene esposo is because el señor cochino tiene a sus hijas tan cerquitas que no tiene que ir a otro lugar para ir a putear.
Bueno, te
So,
pregunto
to
si,
me,
bueno, lo arrestaron and everything like that, pero did Miss Bacon sort of confess to any of y'all que si era verdad que Rick había manoseado and penetrated her daughter?
a mí me dijo que según that was a allegation and that it wasn't true and this and that. So to be honest with you, she never confessed to me. She did tell me the story, pero que me dijera que sí era verdad, nunca.
Okay, what was the story she told you?
¿Mande?
What was the story she told you regarding to that?
Que people were saying that que según, I believe, one of her daughters or something like that, another daughter or something, had mentioned that que una de sus hijas, que she's not all there, que she had mentioned to her that she was getting, I guess, molested by her stepfather, and that's how it went. And I think it was her mother and one of her sisters that kind of like took her under the wing and made all those accusations.
Mm-hmm.
So así no se quedó, pero según que there was no evidence and that the little girl had, I guess, changed her heart and she changed her story, que según no pasó. So
Well, Melissa Benavides did mention here with us, and she put on a comment that Velda confessed to that it was true. It came from here, from our YouTube channel. I did my own research. I did request the public information. They could not release it, but I had spoken to the previous chief of police that we had, and somebody dropped the ball down the line. Rick Luna did penetrate on his stepdaughter. And I remember at one point, Miss Bacon sort of had very good ties with that former chief of police, que era Maldonado, and eran uña y mugre, where she had an informant from the investigator's office. So así se escapaban ellas. She had her connections in there. Por eso cuando esta Olga Maldonado went to la feria and ran for mayor over there, la que andaba allá de lambe culo era Miss Bacon, sort of supporting her with signs.
wow.
Yeah, she was campaigning for her like if she lived in la feria, but she does not live in la feria.
Yeah.
So
It just seems to me like Velda's always trying to meterse because she wants to become some kind of politician. But
she tried to run for commissioner, pero no.
Vanessa, they're not going to win. She's always making fun of Vanessa, but yet she's
Pues
the same.
mira, the thing is, le dice que Vanessa es drogadita, pero ella vende jale. And Vanessa la han arrestado, pues she has a criminal background record too, ha robado chingos de veces. So, ¿a qué vamos a llegar? Esta no puede ver a la otra, ni la otra puede ver a esta. Pues, I mean, they're both not getting fucking elected. Plain and simple. So, I think they both should go back to homes, work on themselves, and then come back. I think Miss Bacon Soda, honestly, she has very brilliant ideas. She could run for something. Pero la caga en el aspecto que todas esas pendejadas que ha hecho in the past, she took forever to admit what she was. She didn't want to admit it, but I beat her own fucking game. Y ella mismo dijo que sí vendía jale. Se pendejió la pendeja.
Yeah. Yep.
Until this day, she still sells because she sold to Silver. Silver fue les platicó todos at First Street Bar que le vendió crack. So, again, I mean, there's a lot of information that I have on Miss Bacon Soda, pero ahora anda pidiendo dinero para arreglar la casa de la mamá. She knows for the fact that esa casa se la va a quitar el gobierno once the mom is deceased. Even they put her in a program, because the indigent program with the county, once the person is deceased, county recoge la casa because of previous taxes that they're owned in that house. Y la mamá está muy bien con Stephanie. I mean, I've talked to Stephanie, le pregunto cómo está tu mom. Her mom's doing excellent. As a matter of fact, la mamá de Velda ni la puede ni ver, ni la hermana tampoco. No la pueden ver porque como es Velda de persona, es problemática.
Right. Yes, she is. Very.
Y ahora
Because,
sueña
to be honest with you,
ahora sueña
Yeah.
mugre de la otra que es igual que ella.
Yeah, because to be honest with you, me and Melissa had nothing to do with Vanessa. We had nothing to do with any of this. She's the one that reached out to us, begging us, hey, help us out, and you know, we want to do this for Vanessa, this and that. It was us. We are good people. So I said, you know what? Pues go ahead. Let's just help her. And we were going to help her clean their house and this and that. And hombre, the thing is that Belda had other different.
She had
ideas,
she had other intentions. Ya la conozco que es bien ojete y la mandó a la. I mean, I'm sorry to use this word, pero la mandó a la verga. And the same thing is gonna happen with Ofelia. Mark my words. The minute Ofelia le haga un desprecio o le cierre las puertas, esta ruca ya tomó 20 pictures y se la va a chingar. Watch and see, se la va a chingar because a rato va a andar de. She won't come to me to show me those pictures. She won't come to me.
She did confess to us one time that she wanted to become friends with Ofelia. She's like, you guys think that maybe I should become friends with Ofelia? He said escándalo, so that way I can go and find out shit about her. Y que
Yes, a rato cuando le den la madre, watch this. A rato cuando le dé.
There's a lot of recordings, there's a lot of screenshots, there's a lot of everything. Pero cree ella que no lo vamos a sacar. But just wait, it's all in due time. All in due time because I have a lot of shit. I have recordings from when she called me telling me, ay, Connie, ¿tú crees que quiero ser una tranza? Ay, yo no, I don't want to do that stuff. I have the name that, you know, on the recording where she tells me the name of the guy that they met at Sunrise. I have all the screenshots, all the calls that we had when she spoke badly. If only Ofelia knew what kind of señora sits next to her that spoke about her daughter and her children, that is fucking sad. And you know what? I give Frank Marr a lot of props for not ever coming together with Velda after she spoke about her son, because that shit, once they speak up on my kids, I don't give a fuck who you are, I will never ever forgive you. Ever.
Well, one thing is that I'm going to tell you right here is that Velda, once her and OM fall apart, she's going to look for an outlet. I don't think Vanessa will allow her to come back, but Vanessa's a little bit like, ¿sabes qué? Para darle la madre a Ofelia, maybe she'll do it. She will not come looking for me. She will not come for me. Because her and I will never cross the line with her. Yes, we talked once about advocating for the kids and stuff like that, but that's totally different because kids were being molested at Mercedes ISD, and of course, I was going to line up for somebody who's right there for the right reason to defend kids. But at a personal level, fuck no. I know that when she decides to fuck over OM, my Suegrita, she's gonna go to Frank. She's gonna go to Frank and use his platform to try to get back at. Because Frank's a very good friend of mine.
Oh yeah, she's gonna go hands
and it's
and
gonna happen.
knees. I mean, that's if she can actually get on her hands and knees, but more likely, yeah, that's what she's gonna do. That's what she's gonna do, and Ofelia needs to be prepared. She needs to be on her toes. As smart as of a person that she thinks that she is, she needs to stay on her toes with that pinche vieja.
And I know que aquí tengo la pinche viejita perroda de mi suegra. She's right here watching us.
Yeah.
Aquí está viendo y va a decir que no lo mira.
Ask me a question right now. I want her to ask me everything she wants.
I do want to ask, would you like to give a public apology?
Fuck yeah, but I'd want to do it face to face, that's for sure.
Se va a esconder, no lo hace.
Yo no voy para México porque yo no soy mojada. And no offense to anyone. Pero okay, so yo no voy para México. I'm going to tell her that. I have my backyard. I have it fenced in. Velda knows exactly where I live. She has my address. She knows where she can find me. She has my phone number. Que me hable, que no tenga miedo.
¿A poco es verdad? ¿A poco es verdad? Because ahí por ahí me platicaron que cuando usaba del restroom de Melissa Benavides que dejaba como caca stains on the toilet. Is that true?
Velda?
Yes, y que huele a puro pipí.
Yes, she even did it here in my house. She came and ate all my fucking food. Hasta eso, I have the text message cuando me habló. Or she sent it to me saying que cuánto te debo de toda la comida que me comí en tu casa.
No, manda el text. I would like to share that with everybody. That's a good one right there. Mándamelo. No seas cool.
Apparently, yo le estaba cantando. I'm like, primero cosa es when I let you go through my fucking door and I feed you, yo no le ando cantando a nadie, no como tú. Pero she came and she sat, and eso por eso te voy a decir, my husband no se le va a acabar because he hates her. Like, oh my God, he fucking hates her. Just because he literally had her in her kitchen, fucking feeding her fat face, and yet she still has the guts to go and talk about us over there when she doesn't even fucking know us. And just so Ophelia will know, when she was calling my husband's business, trying to get him fired from his own job, she was talking to the boss, just so she'll know.
Oh, she was talking to you?
She was talking to my husband.
Oh, toda pendeja la ruca. Gacho, pobrecita. Pobrecita.
So that's what she thinks.
And you know what?
But
She wants to talk shit about Vanessa going after people's job, and she got people fired. She's doing the same shit, no?
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Por
She
eso.
calls everybody. So for you guys to all know, not que dice ella que ella no le habla los trabajos, que she doesn't do that. Yes, she does, because my husband has the recording where she fucking called to his office, to his phone, ella. Y una Sarah Martinez, I remember talking shit about that she knew the people of Armstrong. Nobody knew anybody, because my husband's a branch on his own. So she's like speaking out of her
So in other
fucking
words, my suegrita took over Vanessa's, because they had Vanessa Las Chisqueada, which I don't call her that, but apparently she took over Vanessa as La Chisqueada, and Miss Baking Soda took over as Brisa Mal, the horse lover, correct?
Ay, por favor, se fueron peor.
Okay.
Barrieron, like, no, hombre, they're worse. Pero yeah, if you want to call her chisqueada, loca, you know what? I'm starting to call them la gorda y la loca. So I think that's a perfect fucking name for them to be.
Ahora agárrate el review, los van a agarrar, pero pinche pedo, pero me vale porque van a decir lo mismo, que soy canalera y que me sacan la cuacha en el canal. Van a decir lo mismo.
They can go fucking ballistic on me. I don't give a shit anymore, because you know what? Delda no sale de que soy puta. I don't know why.
Somos.
Because maybe quisiera ella ser puta. I've never been a puta, but maybe ella quisiera tener puta, pero pues nadie la
Pues sí fue puta
So,
cuando tenía lesbian haircut, el mullet. Sí fue puta cuando tenía ese mullet haircut, que tenía hasta mustache la culera, acuérdate.
Well, I know for a fact that she actually had, I'm assuming, because the way she would look at Vanessa when she was here in my house, I think she had a lesbian affection or something for Vanessa. And I'm so happy that Vanessa kind of like backed off. And you know what? It's funny because she still thinks that we talk to Vanessa and stuff. And it's not that we hate her, we backed away. It's just that, we went our separate ways and we don't even support her. Y está todavía cerca que nosotros somos las lovers y me and Melissa. Y que yo le quité. She even told me, we have a recording que me dijo que yo le quité a Vanessa. Dude, I have a husband. And a husband that loves me and a husband that's handsome. No que se mira como un pinche troll. Pinche viejo.
Pues este Rick tiene el haircut de Pirasturio.
Oh my God, he is fucking ugly, pero pues me chegan porque pues los dos están hoy.
Rick tiene el peinado así de Pirasturio, guys. Este peloncito de acá y largo de atrás. El tipo like 80 haircut, 70 haircut.
No, hombre, Piro Studio como que ahora se mira más bonito. No. This guy is, oh my lord.
Pero de que sí fue puta en sus épocas de juventud, cuando parecía marimacha con el bigote. Todavía sí fue, because that's when she came out pregnant from
that's
the little
right.
girl.
She did tell us when we were coming back from Raymondville one time, when she took us over there.
Sí fue porque mamaba la riata en las escondidas, mamaba la riata en las cantinas las escondidas. Esta mamaba riata for $20.
En La Vía. She was actually screwing a guy from La Vía.
Yes, para que se hace pendeja sí fue puta también.
And
Ya que
que
hizo 600 pounds, ya nadie la quiso, porque pues ya no se puede ni hincar.
Oh my God. Te paso que se topan hoy. I can just imagine cómo prestaría el carro de Ofelia on the way back from San Antonio.
I heard she wears diapers. Is that true?
Dude, she fucking stinks. She stunk.
I heard she wears diapers because she was asking for disability check. She was asking for disability porque enseñaba la ruca. That's what I heard. No puedo decir si es verdad o no, pero de sus parientes mismos me platicaron. Her immediate family was the one who told me that la marrana mantecosa uses diapers.
Oh God, I wouldn't fucking doubt it. because nunca fue al baño, and I wouldn't doubt it, but aquí let me just tell you, after every time that she would use my restroom, I think she used it like once or twice, I would go in there with a fucking bottle of Clorox. That's how bad it was.
Well, just remember that my suegrita says that I'm moving my phone. Sorry, guys. That my suegrita says that I use diapers too. Right now, I'm not using or tampons or whatever the hell she said. Right now, I'm not using anything, guys, because I am pregnant and I'm not getting my period. And pues se acabó el pedo, guys. So I do want to tell her to save me her tampons or los de Tío Frankie que me los guarde because after pregnancy, I know that I'm going to start bleeding a little bit and maybe I don't know if I'm going to have a C-section or natural, ¿verdad? So I'm trying to figure out what's going to happen here.
I know. Oh my God.
Why can't
Pues
you
nomás que te los hace
have
Velda tiene bastantes diapers.
Pero dicen que Miss Baking Soda no se baña because of anxiety, que se tiene que bañar con la manguera.
Oh, no. I have something else. Do you think we can help out Velda a little bit? I mean, I know we're not a bunch of bad people, but do you think maybe you can put her cash up out there so she can buy herself a pressure washer? I think that'd be so much better.
I mean, I don't have her cash up, but if you have it, we'll all send her a quarter today, guys. Maybe we could send her to, not a pressure washer, pero que se bañe en el car wash, guys.
Le puedes dar el year pass para Blue Wave.
Para el Blue Wave y luego que le hagan vacuum el chicloso, guys, porque I don't think que se lo puede traer.
And just so Ophelia also knows is dude, nobody wants to be you. If I can really just take a little bit of your time and speak directly to her.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, Miss Ophelia. Actually, vieja cochina, hedionda. Nobody wants to be you. Look at yourself. Turn around and look at yourself in the fucking mirror. You come from a fucking dirty ass house. You have children that are malitos, which I don't talk about children, but since you fucked with my daughter, I'm gonna fuck with you. Nobody wants to be vieja, fea, hocicona, cochina. You don't even fucking match. You're just the worst of the fucking worst. ¿Piensas tú que gente quiere ser como tú y que no te tocan a los talones y que me la pelan y que, dude, my God, I swear to God, your mother is probably turning in her fucking grave having to have raised a woman like you. And I don't even call you a fucking woman. I'll call you a fucking bitch that you are. Because you fucked with my family without fucking knowing me, knowing my fucking number and knowing my fucking address. And yet, nunca tuviste los pinches huevos para pararte aquí o hablarme tú. Háblame ahora en la noche. No te reporto y no te cuelgo. Háblame como una pinche mujer que dices tú que eres, que la mera paipa. Do it. I fucking dare you to fucking do it. Because I am tired of being nice to you. Like when I went to go and meet you at Whataburger, I'm fucking tired of that shit. I'm not gonna be fucking nice to you anymore. And tell your little fucking sidekick to fucking start telling you the truth and tell her all the shit that's gonna come out sooner or later. It's gonna come out when you talked about her daughter, when you talked about her children, when she talked about you and how bad it was. And tell her who really threw those fucking razors over the fucking fence. Remember, she's the one that had the issue with you and you speaking about her girls. Think about it. No seas pendeja. Pinche vieja pendeja. And you know what? Go and eat 5 fucking bags of dicks.
Okie dokie. Can we bring in Wanganet? Hold on. Let me. Wanganet's calling us. Let me add her to the line. Hello?
Hello.
Hi, Wanganet. How you doing, dear Wanganet?
How you doing?
I'm doing okay. And yourself, dear Wanganet?
I'm doing great. How's all the divas doing? Hello.
We're doing awesome.
Great.
What did you think about the show right now that we had Connie here talking about Miss Baking Soda and my Suegrita?
Well, you know what? I'm going to applaud her because she really deserved to stand up for herself. And I really think that Ophelia really needs to be put in her place already, especially con esa marrana mantecosa que ya me cayó bien gacha porque she's already wanting to take over my place in her fucking novela. So I'm already so fucking over her. And I'm just excited that a lot of shit's gonna come out because I know for a fact that Ophelia knows that Velda is no one to be trusted.
So do you think Belda will fuck over my suegra?
Oh, most definitely. No me cae pa nada esa vieja, pa nada.
So where are you at right now? I heard you had taken off to vacation to California. Are you still in California?
Yes, I came to California to see my boyfriend, Pete, and Paul. I'm sorry. Oh my God, like I get confused. Maybe it's because he's a made-up boyfriend.
So by any chance, are you still tight or you're wanganit? Like literally wanga?
Well, I think my name says it all.
So you're wanganit. You're
Yes,
so
but
you're a hoe
I'm
then.
really
You're a hoe?
thinking of doing the operation that Ophelia says that she got, that her doctor made such a fucking awesome job on her. But I really don't think so because for some reason she always had like nasty stains on her pants, like when we would meet up, and she's just disgusting. She also smells. She doesn't shower.
Wow, that's hot.
I don't
But
think it's hot. I don't know why you keep saying that because that's not fucking hot. That's just fucking disgusting.
But thank you for calling in, Tia Wanganit. And thank you,
no
Connie, for
problem.
being here with us. We appreciate it. God bless you all. We love you. Bye. Because we're
Bye,
back.
guys.
Well, guys, we had Connie join Quacheta on the line, and my mom's gonna be very mad right now. Quacheta better be ready to be on the magic board because my mom's mad. She told me that if Quacheta was gonna talk shit tonight, that she was gonna put her on the board, and Connie's going on the board too. And I told Connie not to call into the show because I'm the Black Mamba, and I'm also a Star Wars, and I'm a wizard. And I'm gonna go practice G.I. Joe military shit outside my house, guys. And guess what, guys? I'm also gonna join a band. I wanna be part of One Direction, guys. I was like, baby doll, what do you mean One Direction? Yes, Quacheta, I want to bring back One Direction again, Quacheta. I want to be the singer for One Direction. I want to sing Backstreet Boys too, Quacheta. And I was like, okay, sing a little bit of Backstreet Boys. You are my fire, the one desire. Ay, qué bonito cantas, por eso me enamoré de ti, baby doll. I know, guys. So Anna wanted to do a challenge tonight. Anna's gonna bust out an ajo and an ajo entero, guys. Anna wants to show you that she could eat an ajo entero. Grandma's calling. I can answer that one. But Anna wants to eat an ajo entero with us right now. Cash App Anna at what, Anna? AG 1430. Or no, grab the onion, Anna. Grab the onion.
I don't like onion.
No, we're gonna see you buy the pinche onion, Anna. Anna wants to do the ajo challenge tonight, guys. So we're gonna see if it's true. So cut it in half. Y te vamos a echar pinche onion en toda la panza y todo el pedo. No, guys. So guess what, guys? Well, like what you're done, now we're about to do spring break this week. We got season passes for the stock show, and we're gonna go to Clayton, and we want to go to the island. We want to go have a lot of fun, guys. I'm excited, and I just want to tell you all, guys, that Quacheta is the love of my life, and that my father, Tio Frankie, is in heaven with Jesus, guys. I was like, what the hell are you talking about your father, baby? Well, that's what my mom said, that we keep it in the Moreno family, that we all bang each other. Quacheta, and I love you too, and you're gonna have to buck all my brothers too. And I was like, what the hell are you talking about? I'm not like that. Well, that's what he said, guys. So we're about to do the onion challenge, guys. Come on, Anita.
Abuela, estoy pelando.
This is about to get good tonight. I do want to give a big shout out to Connie, as she will be on the board tonight, guys. Connie will be on the board tonight.
Connie, for
so
calling.
Anna right now will do the onion challenge, guys. And you have to bite the onion and like a huge chunk of it. Yes. Hazte para acá para que te miren.
Ay, pues espérate, voy a agarrar la sal.
Aquí quieres la sal, de por sí que está salada, perra. Si quieres sal.
Like this much? Like todo esto?
Todo.
Okay.
Pero te lo tienes que comer todo.
Pasarlo.
Sí.
Ya.
Pero bite it.
Ya.
Que te miren, que te miraste para acá. Entre. Anna's doing the onion challenge. Otro pedacito más, Ana. No sientes gacho. No.
Así de trago una soy.
Aquí que tu mamá riata con joco, qué cochina. Esta ruca se la tragó como nada, Ana. How can you do that? Yo por un pinche jalapeño en chile serrano o algo, ahí tienes. I'm joking, pero sácalo, hombre. Si tú te tragaste la onion, I can't believe she ate the fucking onion, guys. Like nothing. Ahí tienes jalapeño, hijo de su. Saca agua. We're gonna do the, I'll do the jalapeno challenge, guys, right now. Si me suda el sieso, pues ni modo. Here you go, guys.
Aquí está tu agua, friend. Let me get you a candy. I'm gonna get you a candy.
Oh, she's doing a live right now. Don't go. My Suegrita's on live talking shit.
I got the chismosas.
I mean, check. We're going to see her numbers and compare what we have going on right now, guys. So we're going to do this challenge right now. And let's stop watching.
Tan pronto nos
No, it's because we want to go see what she's talking about and analyze what shit she's talking about us. So we could discuss it here with y'all, so y'all don't have to go watch it. Miss Baking Soda's on talking shit, guys. So Connie does not have to go that way. We're gonna stream her here, guys.
So I can do it.
She has 93 views compared to 124 that we have.
Yeah, this would be good. Hold on.
A ver qué dice la marrana mantecosa.
Turn.
She's calling daddy. She's calling the molester. She's about to come out with the molester, Rick.
Wait. No, who is angry? Ponme una cajita aquí.
Babe, tú.
I was about to comment something from your phone.
Right now.
Guys, so yeah, she brought in the marrana mantecosa. I don't know how to stream her. Maybe when I get my computer this week, I'm going to get it, guys. We'll stream her from my computer so we don't have to do that shit. But, because I look as stupid as her by streaming her, guys. She has 93 followers right now, or viewers, guys. She did bring in lo que viene siendo la marrana mantecosa, who's covering more than half of the fucking screen right now. And so, guys, we're about to eat this jalapeno. Are you ready? I know I can't right now. Anyways, guys, I do want to thank you all for being here with me. I'm gonna call her show. I can, guys. I can.
Wow is over there telling her shit.
Really?
Yes.
Nopos Wow. Big shout out to Nopos Wow. Calling him out. A big shout out, guys, for Nopos Wow for talking shit to her. A big Nopos Wow. Thank you for standing up for us over there. As I will not give her the subscriber review to do that shit. We can't.
He got blocked already. It's okay. Thank you.
Bro, Ana, if anybody has access, because I know she blocked my number a long time ago when we heard that.
You blocked mine too?
Then we'll do a three-way call. Yo sí hablo pinche show y se la canto a la verga. A mí me vale.
I blocked you.
Stream her. I can't, so she doesn't get views. Let me stream her. So we're going to stream her like this, guys, because I don't have another way to fucking stream her. I don't know.
Súbele porque le bajé.
Moderators. No, and it should be.
Ana, deja el pinche popcorn, no dejas oír. Ya te tragaste toda la bolsa.
Get rid of her. Where are my moderators, guys?
Your moderators se pican la cola.
I'll be on YouTube también. I hell with it. You guys get on YouTube. Try to get on YouTube.
Everybody's going over. Everybody's talking shit to her right now, guys. Que chinga su madre.
I was angry. I'd really like to know who's.
Oh, man.
Grandpa Pequeño's calling in. Wow. So, Ana, we can't call in. Tell Grandpa Pequeño to call in for us.
No, he won't.
So, guys, if anybody could help us out and do a three-way call, add me to the line and we could call Miss my Suegrita and I'll talk shit. So, call to Ana's number 956-756-6047 and then we call her three-way y yo a su hablo a su pinche show le parro el pinche pedo. Como ven, guys. If y'all want to do that, help me out. Let's do it. So, grab your popcorn, get your popcorn ready. Because I can't call private because the bitch has that shit blocked. I tried calling her before to talk shit to her. Don't leave. I'm not going to leave, guys. Quiero cagar el palo, but we need to do that. But no, we don't have the valenta. What's the number to call? 956-756-6047. That's Ana's number. When you call that, I'll give you the other fucking number and we'll call the show y vámonos recio. Ana, deja de tragarme, estás desesperando.
Quiero unos tacos.
Vas para reventar, ruca, ya vete a echar, ya son las 10 de la noche y trague tacos, no mames, Ana. Felicia Matters doesn't want me to cagar palo. Pinche ruca. Okay, we got the call we needed. Hello.
Put me off the air.
Off the air? Okay.
Yo agarré las tacos ustedes.
Let me get it for you. Hold on. Let me. Hold on. You have it here, right, Ana?
It should be there. Está under la doña.
Hold on. Right here.
What's the food diary, Isabel?
The number is
porque está bueno el show.
956-398-1531.
Todavía me queda poquita.
Okay, so let me put you on the air.
Todavía me queda poquita.
Okay, so we have a silent viewer. I'm not going to mention her name. And she's going to do the three-way call. Are you the one who's going to talk or am I the one who's going to talk?
I'm going to let my real number come out. I'm not going to be no pussy. Okay, so let me put you on a brief hold.
But do you want to talk to her or do I talk to her?
No, you talk to her.
Okay, I'll talk to her.
Fuck the bitch. Hold on. Hold on 1 second here. Let me see if it allows me. Hold on 1 second here. Hold on, I'm going to put you on a brief hold, okay? Hold on 1 second here. Hold on 1 second here. What is going on with my phone? Okay, 956 398 1531. 15. Hold on 1 second, okay? I'm going to put you on a brief hold.
Okay.
They're saying that you're mad.
Who's mad?
Ava Jones said, who's mad? Jaime. Mad about what? She's getting the phone.
No, she don't answer.
She didn't answer.
No, she ignored the
You
phone.
reached the voice.
Pinche vieja cula, como siempre, cula, suegrita. ¿Para qué tienes miedo, suegra, si soy yo, Rubí 80 Moreno Vela?
Sorry, I hung up on you.
She's talking about the traps call, got it.
Yeah, Jaime, I'm the one that called you right now to us to call her in 3 ways. No, she didn't answer. You said it was, look, just to confirm, 956-398-1531, correct?
No, she said the trap call got it. She was scared to answer. And
you want to know something? And guess what? My number's coming out. That's my real number that I'm calling from. I'm not calling from one of those apps or anything. And I'm in San Antonio. So
she doesn't know if it's a silent viewer or hater, but it's no silent viewer. It's you, myself, and Rubisas 80 Moreno Vela, and we are calling the show Una Hora con la Doña, or whatever the fuck it's called. So remember what I said, guys. She is a public figure. That number is out for the public, so anybody could call in. I encourage all of my viewers that are here to start calling in that number and start telling her how it is. Because right now she is not playing the role as Ofelia. Right now she is being she's being Una Hora con la Doña. She's hosting a show, a program, so there is no such thing as harassment. Remember that. She's online. The district attorney told her to get off online. I don't have her number.
Oh.
So I called her and she didn't answer.
So Julio, guys, Julio. I think
You're welcome. Y'all have a great evening.
likewise, guys. Thank you for being here with us tonight. She culiar tonight's Julio la ruca. Julio, as we could tell, we called her out. She didn't want to do it. She knew que con nosotros no puede. Y Julio la pincheja chafa. Julio. But thank you guys. I love you so much. Thank you for all the support. Y Julio, que agüite. Tanto pinche hocico pa' nada. I love you guys.